Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're journeying back in time to the fertile lands of Mesopotamia to uncover the story of one of the most powerful and, let's be honest, fearsome empires in history, the Assyrian Empire. From their humble beginnings to their sprawling dominion and eventual collapse, the Assyrians left a mark on the world that can still be felt today. So, grab your virtual shovel and let's start digging into the past. Our story begins around 2500 BCE in northern Mesopotamia, in a city named Ashur, nestled on the banks of the Tigris River. This city was the heart of a small but ambitious kingdom. Initially, the early Assyrians were traders, building a prosperous network that stretched across the ancient Near East. They weren't the dominant power of their time, often finding themselves under the influence of larger neighbors like the Akkadians and the Babylonians. But they were patient, resilient, and they were learning. This period, known as the Old Assyrian period, laid the crucial groundwork for what was to come. It was here that their distinct cultural identity, centered around their patron god Ashur, began to take shape. Fast forward to around 1365 BCE, and things start to get really interesting. This is the dawn of the Middle Assyrian Empire. A series of strong, capable kings began to not just defend their borders, but aggressively expand them. They developed a military machine that was unlike anything the world had seen before. Think iron weapons, sophisticated siege tactics, and a professional, standing army. They were organized, disciplined, and utterly ruthless. They conquered neighboring kingdoms, absorbed their resources, and established a reputation as a force to be reckoned with. This wasn't just about conquest. It was about building an empire, a system of control and administration that would allow them to govern a vast and diverse territory. Now, let's talk about the peak. From roughly 911 to 609 BCE, we enter the Neo-Assyrian Empire. This is the Assyria that usually comes to mind, an unstoppable military superpower that dominated the ancient world. Under legendary rulers like Tiglath-Pileser III, Sargon II, Sennacherib, and Ashurbanipal, the empire reached its greatest extent. At its zenith, it stretched from the mountains of Iran all the way to the Mediterranean coast, and even included Egypt for a time. Their capital cities, like Nineveh, were architectural marvels, filled with magnificent palaces decorated with intricate stone reliefs depicting the king's power and military victories. It was also a golden age of knowledge. King Ashurbanipal's library at Nineveh was a wonder, containing thousands of clay tablets on everything from medicine and astronomy to literature and magic, including the famous epic of Gilgamesh. The Assyrians weren't just warriors. They were master administrators, engineers, and scholars. But as the old saying goes, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Maintaining such a massive empire was incredibly difficult and expensive. Constant rebellions from conquered peoples drained their resources and manpower. Their reputation for cruelty, while effective in the short term, created a long list of enemies who were just waiting for a chance to strike back. That chance came in the late 7th century BC. A powerful coalition of their rivals, primarily the Babylonians from the south and the Medes from the east, joined forces. After years of brutal warfare, the Assyrian heartland was invaded. In 612 BCE, their magnificent capital, Nineveh, was sacked and burned to the ground. The empire that had terrorized the Near East for centuries collapsed with shocking speed. The fall of Assyria was so complete that its great cities were buried and forgotten for over 2,000 years. But their legacy endured. Their innovations in military strategy, administration, and even their art and architecture influenced all the empires that followed, from the Babylonians and Persians to the Greeks and Romans. They were a pivotal chapter in the story of civilization. Thanks so much for joining me on this deep dive into the Assyrian Empire. If you found this journey into the past as fascinating as I did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more historical adventures. Let me know in the comments which ancient civilization you'd like to explore next. Until then, stay curious.